Hi students, today I will explain lesson number 2 parallel lines. Now first we will study that what do you mean by parallel lines? The lines which are coplanar. Okay, I will name it lines which are coplanar but do not intersect each other. These are called as an parallel lines. The lines which are coplanar and do not intersect, these are called as a parallel lines. Understand student? Now I will explain you. I have drawn the figure. Line L and line M both are parallel and line N is an intersecting to both these lines. Now first of all I will explain you what do you mean by corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. Now one angle from outside the line which is parallel, which is equal to or corresponding to the interior of that angle. For example, I will give angle D and angle H are the corresponding angles, and next I will explain you angle A and angle E are the corresponding angles. In this total how much there are? 4 corresponding angles are there. Second, I will explain you alternate interior angles. Okay, now which are the alternate interiors angle? Angle C and angle E. Angle C and angle E, these are alternate interior angles from the line L and M. Okay, similarly we can write here angle B and angle H. Angle B and angle H, these are alternate interior angles. And we can write also exterior angles like that only. Angle D and angle F. Okay, angle D and angle F are exterior. Angle A and angle G, angle A and angle G are the exterior. Now third point I will explain you that the pairs of an interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Now which are these pairs? Angle C and angle H means these two are the parallel lines and same side means C and H. Next it is B and angle E. Understand? Now next I will explain you the theorem. First theorem it is about the corresponding line or corresponding angles, and second it is about alternate. Okay, now in this what we have to do, I will explain only, and theorem how to write you can see in the textbook. Okay, these two lines are line L and line M are parallel to each other and line N is an intersecting to each other. Now what it is given, you have to write it in there. What we have to prove, okay, well, you have to write, and now I will prove it. Now see, line L and line M are parallel, you have to write it. Now in this, angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because it is an linear pair. Understand? Answer equation number 1. Second, angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because interior property of an interior angles. Property of an interior angles. Now this is an equation number 2. Now we will compare equation number and from 1 and 2. What it will get? Angle A plus angle C is equal to angle B plus angle C. Now what we will do here? Eliminate both from both sides angle C and angle C. Finally we will get here angle A is concurrent. Angle A is equal to angle B. Angle A is equal to angle B. This is a corresponding angles. Understand? Now we will study about the alternate angles. What these are the alternate angles? See here. I will explain it neatly. In this also we have to write that line L and line M are the parallel to each other. Okay, and N is an transversal. Okay, given, proof. Okay, now I will prove how to solve these alternate angles. First of all, angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Reason what it is? Linear pair, equation number 1. Understand this? Now again, angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Property of an interior angles. Property of an interior angles, equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2 what we will get here? Angle C plus angle D is equal to angle C plus angle B. Now we will eliminate angle C from both the sides. So what we will get here? Therefore angle D is equal to angle B. In this way, we can easily prove the alternate angles. Understand this? Alternate angles, angle D and angle B. Okay. Next point I will explain you, that is the theorem. The sum of the measures of an triangle is an 180 degree. Okay. Now I will draw this as triangle so that you can understand it easily. I will draw the triangle. I will name it as A, B and C. Now see, I will draw a line parallel to segment BC. I will name it as P and Q. Do you understand this point, how I have written? Now what we have to prove that? The theorem of the name is the sum of the measure of an angles of a triangle is an 180 degree. What it is given? Given triangle ABC is an given, and we have to prove that angles, all angles, these three angles, okay, these are 180 degree. Angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. We have to prove that. And construction, what we have constructed? Line PQ parallel to line BC. These are the construction points. So 4 points I have explained to you. Now finally I will prove how to solve this. Now what we have given this? Line PQ parallel. This is the symbol of parallel. Line BC. This point you have understand. Now I will directly explain you. Angle ABC is equal to angle PAB. Angle ABC is equal to angle PAB. I will write with symbol. What is the reason behind it? This is an alternate angles. Okay, these are alternate angles. Similarly, we can write here angle ACB is equal to angle QAC. I will again draw the symbol. Okay, here it is symbol. Okay, reason behind it, it is also an alternate angles. I will name this equation 1, equation 2. Okay, now from 1 and 2, what we will get? Angle ABC. What we will do? From 1 and 2, we are adding both this equation. Angle ACB is equal to angle PAB plus angle QAC. Do you understand this? Now we will add to both the side angle BAC. Now our new equation will come here. Angle ABC angle A plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to angle PAB plus angle QAC plus angle BAC. Okay, do you understand this? Now I will see angle PAB and angle BAC. Angle PAB and angle BAC. I will add this both this. Okay, what will come here? Angle PAC. It is what I have done this, added both this plus angle QAC. Okay, now do you understand this? Angle PAC plus angle QAC. What is the answer? It is 180 degree. Why? Because it is a linear pair. Therefore, angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. So we have proved this. The sum of the measure of an angles of a triangle is an 180 degree. Understand, student?